Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. Shout out to Mr. C.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from the classroom, away from my classroom. Huge thank you to everyone who subscribed and everyone who is tuning in for this afternoon broadcast. This episode is brought to you by Fraction Arithmetic. Make some noise if you are amped and excited for episode 9. Thank you. I appreciate y'all more than you know. DJ, drop a beat for the learning target of the day. The learning target of the day for Monday, April 4th is I can add and subtract fractions with like denominators. Success criteria: solve at least 5 fraction addition problems correctly. Solve at least 5 fraction subtraction problems correctly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself for the best part of the show. DJ, drop a beat one more time for the prime time fraction arithmetic demonstrations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do some example problems now. I'm going to start out with 2 fraction addition problems, and then I'm going to do 2 problems that involve subtracting fractions. Now, this may look scary to some of you, but I assure you it is a lot less scary than it looks. If you can add and subtract one-digit numbers, you can definitely add and subtract fractions. It's no different than adding and subtracting one-digit numbers. The only difference is the denominator, the number on the bottom, stays the same. So for our first example, we have 1/4 plus 2/4. So again, we're going to add the 2 numbers on the top. We're going to add the numbers. We're going to add the numerators. 1 plus 2. I think everybody's pretty familiar with that. 1 plus 2 equals 3. To make the line for the fraction, I just underline it. And whatever the number in the denominator is, whatever the bottom number is, that stays the same. So since the denominator in this problem is 4, it's just going to stay the same on the bottom. So 1/4 plus 2/4 equals 3/4. And that is our first example. So we have 4/9 plus 3/9 here. So the numbers are different, the fractions are different, but the strategy is exactly the same. So we're going to add the numerators. We're adding the numbers on top just as if it was a one-digit number. 4 plus 3. Most everybody here knows what 4 plus 3 is. 4 plus 3 equals 7. And remember, whatever the bottom number is, whatever the denominator is, it always stays the same. So since the denominator in both the fractions we're adding is 9, the denominator is going to stay 9. Denominator always stays the same. So 4/9 plus 3/9 equals 7/9. All right, now I'm going to demonstrate how to subtract fractions. All the steps are the same. The only difference is we are now subtracting instead of adding. So 7 minus 2, we're going to do 7 take away 2 just as if we were subtracting a one-digit number. 7 minus 2 equals 5. And the denominator always stays the same. So the bottom number always stays the same when we're adding and subtracting fractions. So since the denominator in this problem is 8, it's gonna be 8. It's gonna stay the same. So we have our answer there. 7/8 minus 2/8 equals 5/8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final example of the day. So we have 4/5 minus 2/5. So first step, we're going to subtract the numerators. So we're going to subtract is just as if we were subtracting a one-digit number. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And the denominator, the bottom number, always stays the same. So since we are subtracting fifths, bottom number is going to be 5. 4 fifths minus 2 fifths equals 2 fifths. And that is our answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for episode 9 of the Mr. Camilleri Show. I'm going to conclude the show today with an inspirational quote. If you're feeling stressed, if you are feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, 1, you are not alone. 2, I'm here for you. And 3, lift it up.
Punch. Yes, yes. Nice. Dump it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a metaphor. I'm not literally telling you to put heavy weight on your shoulders and lift it up the way you saw in that last clip. I actually recommend that you don't put any heavy weight on your shoulders unless you have adult supervision and a very experienced coach looking after you. I had a coach helping me and giving me cues during that last lift. But seriously, if you're stressed out, you are not alone, and I'm always here to listen. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow.
It's the Mr. Camilleri Show.